I am both male and female. I have XY chromosomes, but I'm a woman. At 16 years old, I hadn't started puberty, and so when I went to see the doctor, I learned I was intersex.
When the doctors explained to us that they found no ovaries, it was kind of a shock.
I knew from a young age that I wouldn't be able to have kids, but that didn't really stress me out too much until I started dating. Today, I'm going on a blind date, and I'm nervous to see what my date will think about me being intersex.
So is having kids like something you see for yourself in your future?
This is basically how I get my estrogen. It's just a standard birth control pill that I take. I actually get 4 packs each time I get it so that I just get a period every 3 months. Basically with my condition, I'm pretty much in menopause if I don't take it. Growing up, people didn't know I was intersex because externally the doctors considered me a girl. By the time I was 16, I hadn't gotten a period or started going through puberty, and so we had to go to my pediatrician to kind of see what was going on. They saw that I had a uterus, but it was really small because it wasn't developing, and where my ovaries should have been, they weren't developing as well, and so that's why I wasn't getting any estrogen that would trigger that puberty. It was really awkward because everybody's already gone through puberty, and I'm like buying my first bras in late high school and just learning how to use tampons and pads. I definitely felt a little different. I feel like, why am I younger than everyone else physically? Like, why have I not matured in that way? And it was just weird. I feel like starting out, to me, intersex meant this is taboo. I don't want to tell anyone about it. I just had a lot of anxiety around it. In the past couple of years, I feel like it was kind of exciting because it just made sense. Like, oh, I'm not just this or that, I'm different, and that was okay with me. Looking in the mirror now, I feel like I've definitely come into my own. I'm still growing, but like overall, I just feel more confident in myself. Since openly identifying as intersex, it's something I'm really proud of. Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how about you?
Good.
I am 6 feet tall. I wear size 11 shoes. I can palm a women's basketball. It kind of just reshaped my view of all things gender and how that's looked at in society. So basically, I want to create like a wildlife habitat for all the butterflies. I'm creating a space where all of these butterflies can transform and come into their own, which is kind of similar to me. Like, I have to take my hormones, my estrogen, in order to go through puberty and like just become a full-blown adult. These tiny little ones are the aster. My mom supported me through the whole process by being the one who's taken me to my doctor's appointments, my surgeries, caring for me in the aftermath of those surgeries. She's always been there for me.
When the doctors explained to us that they found no ovaries, it was kind of a shock. And then the first thing that you said before I could even kind of put everything together or think about it, you said, oh gosh, I guess I'm just not going to be able to have babies. For you to be that age, that's the first thing for you to think about. That's kind of heartbreaking, you know.
I knew from a young age that I wouldn't be able to have kids. I'm sad for my mom not being able to have like grandchildren from me, but it didn't really stress me out too much until I started dating later in college. When I was still dating men, I would worry about telling the person and if it would impact how they felt about me and if they would want to continue pursuing a relationship with me just based on the fact that I can't have kids naturally. It's definitely changed a lot now that I'm dating women. I can be open about it and feel comfortable with it. So I'm going on a blind date today.
Oh.
I want to see if you can help me pick out my outfit. When I go on dates with people and I let them know about me being intersex, I would hope that they are just open-minded and curious. Okay. And hopefully that's something that wouldn't inhibit them from wanting to continue to get to know me. This top, white jacket. Okay, cute.
So how do you think they'll feel once you explain that you're intersex?
I feel like they're already dating women, so they're a little more open-minded than the average person.
What Siera is actually searching for is love. and a person that is like her, kind-hearted and compassionate. As she's developed into a young adult, I feel like she's also learning more about her intersex, and she's wanting other people to listen. Okay. Well, look at you. Oh my gosh, you look so good. I hope that she finds the person to be interesting and open to listening and being positive with Siera. Have fun.
Thanks.
Love you.
For dropping me
Good
off.
luck.
Love you too.
Yep, I'll see you in a little bit.
Ay. I definitely get nervous about blind dates. I get nervous about dates in general, especially with women. I'm scared. They're beautiful. Hi.
Could I do like a mojito?
I'll do a marg.
Oh, that sounds good actually.
That's it. You can try mine. Were you nervous about today? Perfect. So am I. I still am. Have you been on a blind date before?
I've never been on a blind date before.
Okay, me either. I'm pleased. I don't feel like I've gotten too many questions from dates about being intersex because I feel like most of the time people don't really even know what to ask. I don't necessarily feel obligated to tell people right away, but I'm definitely open to bringing it up naturally if it comes up.
How has dating been for you?
It's been all right. I've only had like one longer term relationship, like with women wise, because figured out I was into women pretty late in life. It was kind of like this overall journey I was going on because I also learned that I was intersex at a later age. I don't know if you've heard of that before.
I have, but I haven't met anyone that's intersex.
I was 16 when I first realized like I couldn't have kids and stuff, but
Okay. I was gonna ask that too. Is having kids like something you see for yourself in your future?
I've been pretty unsure about it. Sometimes I'm leaning towards no, and then other times I'm like, oh, I think it would be cool to have a family. What about you?
I'm the same.
Are you?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a family sounds cute. But
So how do you feel about like dating an intersex person? Like, does it make you feel weird or put you off, or like, do you think you're comfortable with something like that?
I don't think it puts me off at all. I would definitely be interested in dating someone that's intersex. I don't think it's a big deal. I think the day went really well. She was really nice and chill. I felt like we had a good conversation. I definitely would be open to dating intersex people in the future. Like, I think it's just something that makes them unique. But I think we're gonna have a second date, yeah.
I think if people understood intersex more, I feel like people would be more understanding and realize it's just who we are. Biological sex isn't binary, and I'm living proof of that, and I'm proud of who I am.